Capricorn, what's going on, baby? It's been a long time since I've done a reading just for Capricorn. I'm going to do a full reading. Let's get through it. We got a lot to cover if we're going to do that, because that's 20 questions. It's a Celtic cross to begin with. And then it is your person's energy and emotions. What is their energy towards you? Are they coming towards you? And if not, why not? What are the blockages? Can you come towards them? If the answer is yes, then we get, what would your strategy need to be to get a reunion, to get the victory? And then we finish with mutual energies that you both shared. It is the most extensive reading that you will find on the internet. You will not find another reading like it. I ask all the hard-hitting questions, and I get to the bottom of it as best as we can in this scenario that we find ourselves in, which is a reading for the collective of Capricorn. This is a general, most likely energies that are at play. 3 more shuffles and let's begin, Cap. We're going to do the whole reading with these shuffles right here. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to take it as it comes out. Sometimes I don't read it that way. I may read the card in the upright, depending on the context, but I will see the shadow side of that card and take that into consideration as I'm reading your cards. For those of you that are tarot readers, position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These cards cannot tell you the future. A tarot reader cannot tell you the future. Because of free will, the whole point of having freedom and a free will is that you can change your mind in an instant. At any moment, any of us, moment by moment, make decisions that sometimes the simplest decisions affect us for the rest of our lives. I was just watching this show. You guys have probably seen it on A&E. It's Road Wars. And I got to thinking, because just yesterday I was on the road, and you know how you're trying to get in a lane, and in Des Moines, the people are really rude. They don't care that you're trying to get in the lane. So I'm in front, and I'm trying to get into this lane, and this car is like not wanting to let me in, but they're far enough back that I can make it if I gun it. And I'm coming up on having to exit if I don't, which is going to cost me another 15 minutes on the road that I don't need. So I did what everybody else does in Des Moines, which is just gun it. You know, you have to put yourself first. And the person started honking and flipped me off and this and that, and I got angry for a second, and I began to gun it, and I was honking back, and I was going to go into their lane, you know, like chase after them. And I took this break, and I began to tell myself, it's not worth it. You calm yourself down. You live to fight another day, because one mistake could be the last mistake that you make. But I say all of that to say that we are a culmination of every thought and action and deed that we have made since childhood. And there's free will at play. And as long as there's free will, no human can tell you the future. What we can do is we can ask some questions, and we can get some general answers as to what is going on. So Capricorn, what is going on with you right now? Right now, underneath this whole deck is the Ten of Wands. This is coming to the end of a hard time. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it's a sense of completing something, and maybe even letting go of all these burdens, okay? But at the same time, right now, you are in this position of the Star card in reverse. This is, for many of you, specifically this group of Capricorns, I feel that you may be you may have a sickness. You could be dealing with the physical issue. Star card in reverse can represent infirmity as far as the physical realm. Now, in the spiritual realm, this would represent that you are not recovering from something that hurt you, something that was bad for you. It could have even been a quote-unquote mental disease. If we are to believe that these mental diseases are, they're calling them diseases as if, well, we should be able to take an antibiotic for it or something. We ought to be able to take a pill for it. And supposedly, that's what people are doing. But whatever the case is, it's not working. And if it's not working, we need to do something else. The challenge is Death card in reverse. To me, represents trying to resurrect something from the dead. It is not accepting that something is complete. The Star card in reverse represents somebody that is not recovering from either a physical or a spiritual sickness. And the Death card in reverse is something about not allowing something to die, not allowing a cycle to complete. Underneath in your subconscious, Capricorn, the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is not wanting to talk about something, not wanting to communicate something with somebody, or avoiding a conversation with somebody because possibly you don't know what is going to happen if you do. You don't know if there's going to be some type of consequences for saying something. Knight of Swords in reverse, not wanting to communicate, maybe even avoiding, like the plague, a conversation. Because Two of Swords, you don't know what's going to happen, and it's confusing. The communication could be confusing if there was to be communication, because there's something confusing about this thing. Don't know what it means. But in the recent past, you needed strength, or you wanted to be strong because you wanted this Ten of Cups to happen, this emotional fulfillment. But I don't believe that happened. And now what lies before you is King of Cups in reverse. The love, something about love, unreciprocated love. What must you do to succeed? How must you conduct yourself? Advice, some people call it. Position number 9, or let's see, it'd be 7. The High Priestess. Spirit says to go with your intuition, to use your intuition, or there's a need to use your intuition. There is a need to use your spiritual discernment. What is affecting this situation? What are the external influences to this situation? The external influences to this situation is the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is an energy of somebody that does not have the capacity to love in them. This person does not have the love. We have a power couple on the board in reverse. What lies before you is this King of Cups in reverse. Unreciprocated love. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is unreciprocated love. And what lies before you at this time, Capricorn, is the Emperor in reverse. I feel that you feel powerless. You feel like you have been dethroned. You feel like somebody has taken your power from you, and you feel powerless. You feel like you can't do it. And what do we got underneath this whole reading? You feeling like you have the weight of the world on you. Let's dig into this. What is going on in your person's energy and emotions? I have not done this reading in a while, so we may fumble through it. But these 8 cards represent what is going on in their energy and in their emotions as a collective. What is going on in your person's energy and emotions? 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the 10 of Swords in reverse. They are thinking about coming out of the cold with somebody. And they are thinking about bringing something back from the dead, something that was killed. Okay? They are thinking about dealing with something that they realize now was toxic, or there was a toxic behavior, and they are realizing what it is. They are figuring it out. They are growing from it. But they don't know what to do with that Ace of Swords in reverse. Or option B is that they are dealing with something that they figured out was a lie. that was toxic. Okay? They are thinking about Judgment card in reverse, which is something that is possible that they feel like they could have made a bad judgment call on. It was a misjudgment, in other words. It was a bad decision that was made with this Judgment card in reverse, and with that Temperance there. They may be, they may feel, because it is double major arcana, they may feel that they are receiving judgment for this bad decision, something like that. They feel wounded, this wounded warrior energy, and they feel like they invested a bunch into something, and they're waiting for a return on it. But while they're waiting for it, they feel like they're hurting, overweighting or something. So that's what's going on in their energy and emotions. Next, what is their energy towards Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn? Moon card, they're very confused about you, Capricorn. They don't understand you. They feel that you are a mystery, and Eight of Swords, they don't know what to think. There's a big confusion about you. Major confusion. Nine of Swords, they could even be up late at night thinking about you. Confused about you. I mean, do I need to... Does anybody even need to be a tarot reader to not understand this? The Moon card is the unknown. Eight of Swords is confusion. It's being blinded by your own thoughts. And Nine of Swords is being tortured by thoughts to the point of it keeping people, this person's staying up late at night. You don't have to be a tarot reader to understand that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's an imbalance that they feel. Empress in reverse. They feel like you're either withholding your love. You had nurturing love for them, and you are now not doing that and for whatever reason. They feel that you are weak, that you are wounded. Four of Wands to the Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse is no communication. Silent treatment. Four of Wands, they may feel that you are, they feel at home with you. Four of Wands has to do with stability in the home, in your background, in your foundations. The pillars that keep you up. They could feel also that you are some type of gateway energy. Cannot leave that out. Wow. Wow, Cap. That's deep. That's real deep. All right. Next query, and this is a biggie. I haven't done this one in a while, so be patient with me. But this is projected actions towards you, if any, and if not, why not? What are the blockages? Can you come towards them? And if you can come towards them, what would your strategy need to be? That's 4 questions out of 8 cards. Here we go. Oh, not only that, we're going to break it down into 4 groups. So we get 4 different groups of you, and I will try to when I see distinguishing factors in each group, give that to you so you know which group you are part of. Okay, let's do it. Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. All right, here we go. Group A, are they coming in towards you? Answer, Three of Pentacles in reverse is a no. Page of Swords in reverse is a no. This group, they are not communicating, and they do not want to work together with you towards the pinnacle of stability. Group A, there is no communication from this person whatsoever. That is the end of that query for Group A. They are not coming in because they don't want to work together towards a pinnacle of stability. They are not there yet. Will they ever be? I don't know. Free will is at play. Page of Swords in reverse is somebody that is not asking questions. They don't want to know. They're not interested. This is the worst part of this reading, is that this group right here, there is a no-go zone at this time. Okay, so 25% no dice. Group B, are they coming in towards you? Answer, no. Why not? Because they feel that there is conflict inevitable and struggle. And every time they try to Six of Cups in reverse, which can be read many different ways, but what I feel, remember I told you, I sometimes will see the card and it doesn't matter whether it's in reverse or whatever. I know what the situation is, and the situation is there is something wrong with this connection from possibly the beginning of the connection. There was something wrong. Six of Cups is typically somebody that you knew, or it can be somebody that you knew from a long, like it goes back. This thing goes back. It's not just something that just popped up. This person may have knew you when you guys were younger, when you guys lived in the same town, things like that. There's a sense of deep roots. And deep roots with deep wounds, possibly. But there is a struggle involved, and this struggle is to the point that they are not coming in. Oh, I remember the next query that I forgot. Remember, I told you it was going to take me a minute. Okay, so part of what I always try to do is, if they're not coming in, why not? And we see if we can see if they will. In Group A, I don't know, and it's no dice. In this group, the why not is this going back. There's a sense of we've been down this road before, and it always ends up with us fighting. You see what I'm saying? So, if you've had this kind of a connection, and we've all had it, because we've had toxic connections. I had one. Me and this girl kept fighting. We'd fight, we'd break up, and she had a way of just bringing me right back, and I had a way of not understanding that what I was doing, this toxic behavior I was in, a cycle, and I kept going back, and I ended up having to write myself a letter. Okay, you cannot go back because of this, this, and this, and this. And I read, because I got in this mentality where it was one of them. It was just toxic as hell. But I sense that right here. You guys have had this struggle over and over and over and over, and it's been going on for way too long. And this person, I feel, is not in the energy for any type of reunion. No dice. 50% of us, no dice. Okay, Group C, are they coming in? Answer, I do not see them coming in. Why not? Well, they're content where they are. They're okay with it being the way it is right now. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They are not willing at this time to apply a pinnacle of stability towards the situation. She's got her arms crossed. I feel a defensiveness. You don't have to be a tarot reader. Look at the card. Forget the cups. Forget the 9. Just look at this picture. The question is, are they coming in? Look at that person. Answer, no. Why not? 9 of Pentacles, they are content and they are experiencing some type of wish fulfillment. That wish fulfillment may be just getting through the day without a fight. And 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're just not willing to apply a pinnacle right now. Can you come towards them? I don't feel you should. I don't like the energy. So that ends that. Last group. Are they coming in towards you? Answer, I do not believe they're coming towards you, but I think, can you come towards them? I think you can. Why? Why do I say that? Wheel of Fortune is in reverse to the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is somebody that is at a crossroads and they don't know what to do, and they are hoping that the wheel turns in their favor, meaning that it's up for grabs right now. There is a very neutral energy that is kind of like waiting for something good to happen, for something to change. Wheel of Fortune, for something in reverse here, speaks to somebody that is wanting this to turn around because they feel that things have not been good. But they are at a crossroads. They are at a place where they are trying to make a decision. So in other words, I don't feel that this person has closed the doors, what I'm getting at. And over here, I don't know if this person's closed the door, but they're not ready to talk. And they're not ready to apply a pinnacle. I see struggle over here. I see a closed door over here. And I see this person right here, it hasn't made a decision. Can you come towards them? I think you can. What would your strategy need to be? Your strategy would need to be is to present a different energy than you have brought to the table before. It cannot be the same energy that you always bring. It's got to be something different to make this person realize that there is something good about your connection. You may need to bring them into awareness of how good you two are together. Hey, you remember when this happened? Do you remember who was there for you and who didn't turn their back on you? You're going to have to plead your case a little bit, possibly. You may have to get down on your hands and knees and kiss some ass. You may have to do a few extra things, but it's possible with this last group, Group D here. Okay, so that's that. Next query. And I used to do this one. It was called how do you feel towards them? And then I would do mutual energies. Let's just do it. Hell, we've already gone this far. Let's do it. How do you feel about them? The way you feel about them is that Eight of Cups in reverse, you want to go back to them, and you feel that it would be justice, that's what would be right, is for you guys to get back together. Hierophant in reverse to the Hermit card, you feel like there is some type of rogue unconventional connection that you guys may have. You got the way you guys think. Hermit card has to do with information and knowledge seeking and so forth. Both cards speak to together like this. I feel like you guys are spiritual surfers. Maybe that was a connection that you guys had. You know, you guys would get together and talk about, you know, near-death experiences or ESP or aliens or ghosts or something, you know. You feel like Seven of Wands in reverse, you don't want to fight with them. You don't want to have any struggle with them. But Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you don't know how to go about doing something. Or you don't know how to say it. Or you don't know how to do it. It can be that you want to not fight with them, but every time you get together, boom, there's a clash. King of Pentacles to the Three of Cups in reverse. You feel like they are a boss energy, and they're entrepreneurial energy. But Three of Cups in reverse, you may feel, and this may not be all of you, but some of you, you may feel like they were involved in a three-way, a third-party situation. I have to cancel this. Hang on, guys. This thing is going to try to do a Windows update, and I don't want it to. It'll need to do it later tonight. Okay, got it scheduled. Sorry about that. You may feel that they were involved in a third-party deal. In other words, they brought somebody else into the picture. You may feel that somebody else is in the picture, or you may feel that they cheated on you, something like that. But there's something about third-party interference. Okay. Last query. Mutual energy that you both share as a result of this connection. Ow. You both feel like everything went to hell in terms of this connection. You felt that it was a divine connection, but it's in the tank. It's been destroyed. It's been blown up. Seven of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Wands. You want to take action, and you want to speak your truth. You want to have a chance to tell them your side of the story. Come clean about something. Tell them everything that you didn't tell them before. Seven of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Wands. Four of Swords in reverse to the Seven of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse to me is like you may both, to the Seven of Cups in reverse, you may both have this idea, one road, one my way or the highway kind of energy. And as a result of having that my way or the highway energy, you Four of Swords in reverse, you may have brought other people into your circle because it's almost as if you're trying to punish them somehow, or they are trying to punish you. Like you guys are doing things. I get this sense of that you guys are doing things maybe through the internet, like through Facebook and shit. You're sending little messages to each other. You may not even know that you're doing it, or you know that you're doing it, but it's like it's tactics. It's like mental warfare that you're doing to each other or something like that. It's weird. It's a weird energy that I'm picking up. Three of Swords in reverse to the King of Swords. Somebody made a decision, or you both are doing this, or you both are suffering from being stern and making a decision and making up your mind as to what you think in terms of a Three of Swords in reverse situation, which is trying to heal from heartbreak and betrayal. Or you're being a hard ass. King of Swords can be a hard ass, okay? King of Swords can be a hard ass. This is energy that you guys are both affected by. The King of Swords is somebody that has made a decision and he kind of sticks with it. And Three of Swords in reverse, I feel it has to do with what you perceive. What I'm getting at is both of you don't really know what happened. But you've made up your mind that you feel that the other one betrayed you, that you guys betrayed each other. You've already decided. But you guys don't even know for sure what really happened. That's just what I'm picking up. Not saying this is your reading. But if your situation is that you were involved with somebody and you have not talked, that was your reading. Capricorn, if you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.